Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. We are here to talk about Jaclyn Hill. Now, Jaclyn Hill has been up to some over on the TikTok. The other day in one of our videos, we said, like, I wonder how long it's gonna take for Jaclyn Hill to arrive on TikTok Shop and start promoting shit that way.
She's here, girl.
I think that my phone was listening to me because literally that night I logged onto TikTok and the first thing that I saw was Jaclyn Hill talking about this amazing clothing line that she discovered. Yeah. And she linked every item in the TikTok Shop down below. So Jaclyn's on it. Jaclyn said, I'm not missing out on this holiday season when it comes to TikTok.
She's moving right on to the next.
She really is.
It's your girl.
She really is. But the reason that she's in a little bit of drama over on TikTok is because she's over there supporting James Charles. He did a whole response to one of her comments. So you know that James Charles is coming out with that new product with his brand painted. It's that basic palette. And Jaclyn commented underneath one of his TikToks. And I don't know if they set this up prior, because you know that Jaclyn Hill has said that she supports James Charles in the past. She like reviewed the sponge, that big ass sponge, and she also like shouted him out in the, what was that, the pantry, like changing the pantry out with her staff. He was texting her. Yeah, it was texting. Should I respond?
James Charles just texted me. He said hello.
So she commented, can any of those be used as blush? And he did a whole response video where he said, of course you can, because that's the point of this palette. Like everything's supposed to be used for everything.
Okay, but can you use those pink shades as a blush? Bitch. The whole point of Painted is that everything is multi-use. So do you really think that I'd put these stunning, beautiful pinks in a palette and you can't use them as a blush? Girl, I got you. In fact, this shade Warrior might become your new favorite Dolly Pink blush. I named it Warrior because it's the same color as Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And if you guys did not know, my mom was a survivor, so this shade is for her. Let's take a look at how this looks on the cheek. Oh, it's literally so pretty. Look at that. Before you apply, I would definitely do a little tap, tap, tap because these are extremely pigmented. But if we just start blending this right on, it literally creates the most beautiful flush of pink. Here's Warrior. It's so beautiful and super soft. Of course, you could also use Vintage, or even for an orange blush, Creamsicle or Daisy would look really cute too. But let's amp it up a little bit more with some highlighter. Using my J14, I'm gonna dip into a tiny little bit of Cloud 9. It is this beautiful light pink glitter. Once again, I'm gonna tap off the excess because these are crazy pigmented. But then just going right in on the cheek, this literally creates the most beautiful, stunning pink glow. I mean, look at that. I mean, bitch, I'm on Cloud 9. Look at that. Oh, it's so good. We'll do a little bit of Finnegan right on the tip of the nose and down my bridge. Just like that. And there we go. I got a little carried away, but hopefully that answers the question.
A lot of people aren't happy with her because they're like, why are you supporting this admitted predator?
Yeah.
Why are you over there, Jaclyn, supporting the James Charles? This is the only person in the beauty community that will fuck with you.
I really think that people think this is going away. It's not going away. It's been years.
How would it go away? He's literally come on camera.
I don't know, because I guess they think if they don't acknowledge it, it doesn't exist, when that's just simply not the case, because everybody remembers. There are people that choose to forget because they have some kind of monetary or financial gain from it.
And I finally came to a conclusion. It sucks and it is ridiculously embarrassing to admit this, but I think I have to, and that is that I'm desperate.
And speaking of James Charles, this is Pumpkin, by the way, in case you guys were wondering, but James Charles surprised everyone today, and I was a little taken aback by this because this is a collaboration that I never thought that I would see on social media. Never. I thought that this person was a little bit better of a judge of character. A lot of people might not agree with me on that one, but HRH Collection showed up in one of James Charles' painted ads today for this basic palette. He was sitting in the car with her. Of course, she was spouting off the way that she does. He was trying to like do it back.
Not do this anymore. Why do people always make me come to LA, drive in the traffic?
No, just press your gas pedal.
Please, I am telling you, I am done with LA traffic. Why do you make me come here? I am done with it. Okay, I'm trying to tell you how done I am with LA traffic.
Okay, well, done. Okay, I'm done with your makeup.
Thank God. Let me see.
Gosh.
What is this?
It's my new palette that I'm about to launch.
It seems like really basic.
Well, it's the basic canvas palette, so yeah.
What are you trying to say, that I'm basic? Like, are you trying to tell me I'm basic?
No, I just wanted to do like a pretty makeup look on you.
Why didn't you make it like more colorful, more fun? Okay, like, I'm not basic.
You're the one that says you don't like drag queen makeup, so I wanted to give you something like you would like.
Okay, so you think that I'm basic.
That's not what I said.
By handing me this palette.
That's not what I said.
That's exactly what you're saying.
Literally, what do you...
I am done with the basic people. Do you not understand that I don't want to be anywhere near basic people?
What do you
what do you want me to wear? Beachy waves now? Let's get into the beachy waves. I have told you guys so many times, get the beachy waves out of my face. Beachy waves are not the vibe, okay? They're... Whatever. actually does look really good.
This is interesting because the other day when he was on that live stream and he was telling people to basically like f off and say get a job, all of that, people were saying that he was trying to be HRH Collection.
He was emulating her.
Was this like the same day, do you think? And he was like still stuck in that moment with her?
Maybe.
Or do you think this was set up after the fact because people were saying
I'm really surprised
I'm shocked.
She decided to do that. What did he pay her?
People underneath it were saying like, oh, he probably paid her a pretty penny for this one. Had to have.
We're doing another collab with Painted. Look who I got in my makeup chair.
Hello, Raft.
HRH Collection.
I'm here, bitches.
I've known about your channel for years because my best friend Drew found you a very long time ago before you ever went viral. So I want to know, like, how did you get started on this in the first place?
I just got sick of, like, I call it the clown world. Like, I just got sick of it. And it was, like, COVID that pissed me off.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't even, like, ask a question. They got all mad at me. So then because of that, I was like, no, you guys are not going to tell me what I cannot ask or what I can ask. Get the f off my channel. So I just, like, kind of exploded like that. And people loved it because it's, like, real. I'm not even looking like myself. This is how you're supposed to properly contour. Yeah. I see how you're supposed to do it now.
Yeah. I have a fun question, actually. You hate and complain about so many things. What are some things that you love?
Oh my gosh, what do I love? I do love animals of all kinds.
Yes.
I love bougie shit.
Yes, you do. Okay.
I do. It's a must. I hate eco cars. I hate eco things. Oh, I really love things. Sorry.
You love your jewelry line.
I do love my jewelry line, of course.
We have the base done on Alex. It's looking so beautiful so far. Now we're gonna get into the basic canvas palette. So you have bright green eyes. I feel like a little bit of like pink and orange will look really pretty on you.
This is so different for me. I'm so excited. Yes,
we'll keep it like neutral. Yeah, we won't do anything crazy, but I think it would be really nice and complement you really well.
I actually love these colors.
I'm gonna grab a little bit of UV Index as a transition shade first. So you talk obviously a lot about feeling either beautiful or hideous on a lot of your videos.
Yes.
When do you feel like the most beautiful and confident?
I can like literally rule the world, I'm not kidding, with my Sleepy Droop on. Like I promise you, it's my eyeliner thing.
So Alex wants to do a little bit of pink on the lid. So we're gonna do a pop of champs. It's my favorite color in the entire palette. It's this beautiful like metallic-y pink glitter. Okay, we'll do a double wing, but we'll make it work to the style.
Yeah, we're gonna work.
Give us a second. Okay, so I did Alex's top wing, and I'm gonna have her do the bottom one. That way it fits her eye shape, she looks confident doing it, and I don't wanna poke her.
So cool. This is like I said, like an album cover.
Yeah! All right, you guys, I'm just gonna add on some setting spray on Alex's face, just to get everything nice and radiant again. So many questions about these, they're coming next year! Do a little bit of this right on top of her blush instead of highlighter, just for a natural bit of radiance.
Oh my gosh, look at my skin.
Like it's Home Depot paint primer.
Literally. I'm like a mannequin, like so perfect.
You look beautiful.
I love it.
And here is the final look on Alex, aka HRH. Look, your head moving so fast.
I have one side, this is the side.
Well, you look fucking beautiful. What do we think?
It is the vibe. I love it. Thank you so much.
Well, I thought she would have been a better judge of character.
I tweeted out about this, and apparently she has her own drama. I've never looked into her like that. I feel like she used to tweet me back in the day, way before she was ever doing those videos. But I didn't know she sold jewelry, but apparently there's some tea with the jewelry, and people are saying it's not real. I don't know if it is or not.
People are saying it's basically the same quality as Jaclyn Roxanne. Like, that's the comments that I was seeing underneath the post. But getting back to Jaclyn Hill, she is getting talked about over on TikTok because she has had enough of people leaving her comments about this Ozempic. We have talked about this before, and Jaclyn Hill loves to respond to a comment about Ozempic.
Yeah.
So people are thinking that she's like gearing up to like collaborate with some like weight loss brand. She's gonna come out with like a weight loss smoothie.
Maybe.
Personally, just my opinion, I don't think that it's gonna be another brand for Jaclyn. I think that she's gonna steer clear of that for a while because it's just been awful for her. So she's gonna collab with a brand. Now Vanessa was saying that she thinks it's gonna be something along the lines with like Bloom or a company like that.
What's Bloom? Is Bloom,
it the vitamin thing? It's like a little mixture that you put into the water. It's supposed to like is it meal replacement? Some kind of protein powder?
Oh,
greens.
I know that Sweet Tea Taylor did a video on that.
Well, there's some drama with Bloom as well. Like the people they used to f with back in the day before their company like blew up. The moment it blew up, all those influencers are kind of like pushed to the side for like the Alex Earl. Because whenever Alex Earl all of a sudden started popping up with Bloom in every video, people go crazy with those Bloom sponsorships because they will show up at the thrift store, they'll be shopping, and they'll be like, oh, it's time for a Bloom break, and they're like in there like mixing it, and I'm like, oh my god, girl.
That's weird.
It is. This is totally like sidetrack right now. Jen loves reviews. I saw that she put up a thumbnail over on Twitter. She's going to be talking about tomorrow. She's going to talk about the Anastasia Beverly Hills PR list and like the Twitter. I was like, this is triggering. That was such a triggering time on social media.
The Hunger Games.
Yes,
for that.
It was a fight. People were like, if you didn't get on the list, people were saying that you weren't like worthy of it, like you suck at makeup. Like it was disgusting.
What a time to be alive.
It was crazy.
It was the Wild West on Twitter as makeup looks. I felt like every time I would scroll, I'd see more people trying to get on that PR list.
No. And since we're on the topic of the ABH PR list, when Norvina said that she was leaving Twitter, she fucking left Twitter. She has not been back. Like, she's not posting shit over there.
No, I think...
She said peace out. Twitter's a very toxic place.
It very much is.
It truly is.
I have to acknowledge that I contribute to some of that sometimes.
Oh,
sometimes it's like that.
I mean, I'm not saying that we don't. I'm just saying it's a very toxic place.
Yeah.
So getting back to Jaclyn and this Ozempic, she took the time to respond to a comment that said "love" with a few O's, the Ozempic, and she is not having this. She is sticking by the fact that she did this all naturally. She's not on any of those kind of things. No Mounjaro, none of that. She does say that she's going to come out and tell everyone how she did it in like a healthy way, the natural way, and all of that.
Okay. Do you feel better now that you got this out of your system and off your chest? I really hope so, because I personally am done with this conversation. I'm hoping that we can all agree on that. I've lost 23 pounds in the last 3.5 months, and that honestly is not extreme weight loss. I have put in so much hard work, consistency, and dedication for the last 3.5 months, and seeing comments like this is so discouraging to everybody who is just trying to dedicate themselves to bettering their lifestyle and their personal health and their growth. I feel so damn proud of myself of what I've accomplished. It has not been easy. I know everyone wants the formula. They want to hear it's so easy. It is not easy to lose fat. It is not easy to lose weight. It is really difficult. And when I'm feeling so proud, I get online and I see thousands of comments like this, and it is so discouraging, and it discredits your hard work. If you are on Ozempic or semaglutides or whatever it is, go off, queen. That's none of my business. If you want to do that for weight loss, absolutely. I am personally not on any of these things for my own reasons. I have not desired to be. I don't want to be. I have no plans to be. I'm trying to do things naturally. If I feel like once I've lost all the weight that my body wants to lose naturally, and then I want to go off and I want to get some liposuction here and there, a little nip and a tuck, a little transfer, I will. And I'll be honest about that. But in the meantime, I'm not on Ozempic or anything like it. And I'm so done with this topic. I would love to share with you guys what I have been doing that's actually worked for me to maybe help inspire you to feel your best as well. But with these comments, I'm just done. And
honestly, this is my opinion, like Ozempic or not, Jaclyn looks great.
She looks
Jaclyn looks better than she's like looked in a very long time, in my opinion.
I'm not just saying that because she lost weight, it's obvious, but like she looks happy. She looks healthier.
She's exuding like good energy. People are gonna crucify me in the comment section. I think she is. I think there might be a new Jaclyn coming around. Well, she's been working on herself. I think, you know what, I'm holding out hope.
Are you?
I am, because I mean, because so many people like rag on Jaclyn all the time, rightfully so. She's lied about a lot of shit.
People do love a good comeback story.
They love a comeback story. They love a turnaround, and they love watching the journey. Maybe not so much the Jaclyn's journey that's been going on, but with the latest video that she put out about the drinking and all that, I think that's a good. I think it's a good starting point for her, and I think people are starting to be like, oh, she is a little bit relatable.
Yeah, I mean, that is way more relatable than her getting on the internet with like Tom Ford blush that everybody can't afford, you know? Yeah. That's why a lot of people tuned out. That's why they weren't watching her. But you know what?
Think of no more Morphe. Yeah. I mean, she'll probably promote it a little bit. I don't know like what's going on with that, but I haven't heard Jaclyn Hill say Morphe. Morphe.
She said it so much, and I made that compilation video back in the day. It sounded like she said more feet.
Yeah. More feet.
More feet.
Morphe brush, Morphe brushes. Oh yes, and Morphe, the owner of Morphe and Morphe favorites by Morphe. It's a little overwhelming. With Morphe, it has Morphe, the new one by Morphe, is a Morphe brush, Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, Morphe. Oh my god, it's Morphe by Morphe again. Morphe brush by Morphe. Morphe, which it's amazing. Morphe. I love it so much.
And with all that said, everyone, that is it for this video. We hope that you did enjoy it. Please leave us a cabbage emoji.
A cabbage?
Just leave us a cabbage emoji. I think there's either a cabbage or a lettuce. I don't know. There is an emoji for that, and if you guys can't find it,
there is a cabbage emoji.
Thank you. So leave us a cabbage emoji. If you can't find it, just leave us whatever the fuck you want to, and we'll see you guys all in our next video.
Bye.